This is Jill Maurer with Your Jewelry Minute, and today I'm answering the question, how can I keep my earrings from flopping forward? This is a big problem. It has happened to the best of us. It is likely going to happen to you if you wear earrings. So what can you do about it? Usually what's going on is that the front of the earring is heavier and it's pulling forward. It can either be pulling your whole lobe forward or just sort of falling out of your ear a little bit, or the post is too long. So the first thing to try is to just squeeze the earring tighter, to put the post on a little tighter. So if it's a screw post, try a screw back, screw it a little tighter, or if it's a push post, just make sure you're pushing it tight and that earring is right up against your ear. If that doesn't work, there are a few other things that you can do. There are these discs. It's just a wafer, it's just a disc that you put on before you put the back on. So you'd put the post through your ear and then you'd slip this wafer onto the back and then put the earring back on. And what this does is it's just a bigger surface to go against your earlobe to help hold that earring up, to hold this part up. That can be a little cumbersome to try to work with that disc. There are earring backs that are made that already have the disc on them. And I use these quite a bit. I've used them throughout my life. So even if I have a fine pair of gold earrings, sometimes I have a very cheap back on it because I want that disc to help pop the earring up. There are some other solutions. Instead of just having a post, if the earring is sort of a hoop, you can have an omega back or also called a French back put on. Your jeweler can do that for you depending on the earring. If the earring already has an omega back or a French back, that may just need to be tightened, and you can take it to a jeweler to do that. You know, you can sort of play with squeezing it up a little bit yourself if you feel comfortable with that. Metal, most metal in jewelry is pliable. It's made either from silver or from gold. You can play with it a little, but be careful because you don't want to break it. If you have hoops, full-on hoops that are falling forward, the post is probably too long for you. That's something that I would take to a jeweler. They can usually squeeze the hoop a little more so it closes up that area where your earlobe goes in, because if it has too much, it can flop forward, but they can usually squeeze that closed a little bit. I'd probably take it to a jeweler for that. If this is still happening to you a lot, there are some things that you can do to your ear that may help. So what could be happening is that over the years, your piercing has elongated. And if that's the case, an earring is going to be more likely to fall forward. Now, these solutions may work for you. If they still don't, a doctor can close up your ear just a little bit. I think it's just one stitch, and that will help keep earrings in place. Wearing heavy earrings causes that elongation, so that's something that you might want to avoid in the future. This has been Your Jewelry Minute. If you have a jewelry question for me, just ask me in the comments below. Until next time.